Hey guys, so we are at the start of month. It'll be an end of month 2 for Sweating for the Wedding. So we wanted to come on and update you guys like we said we would every month. So we have Key and Bree with us today. We're going to kind of go over some stats with them and how they're feeling and just what's been going on in the past 2 months of working with myself and Collis over here. So Collis, what can you say by training them? What have you seen, especially now it's been 8 weeks of working with them?
Well, of course, after there's a difference between when you first start working with people
Absolutely.
and then 8 weeks later. Progress, definitely progress. Endurance is up, strength
Yep.
is up, core stability strength is up, and their balance, man, they come along real good, man. Because I challenge them on their balance
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah. I think that too. Today is actually we had a really tough workout today, and just the ropes in plank position,
Oh,
right
that was
alone like
crazy.
that was crazy for
Brutal.
yours. But you know what? Like you need all of that with fitness. You need the
Right.
core stability, you need the strength, you need the agility, you need the coordination.
In order to be well rounded.
Yeah, coordination's a huge thing for people. So we're at the start of week 9 coming up this week. We did a lot with you guys on nutrition. People probably saw we did a little nutrition snippet on like macronutrients and stuff like that with them and how they're doing. So tell us how you guys are feeling. Let's do the nutrition side of it because we all know that's 90% of your results.
I still sometimes struggle to hit the protein,
It's a hard one.
but I've been doing good the last like 2 weeks. Trying to at least. And the last few days, I actually almost hit it like within a few calories.
Oh,
I mean, a
good.
few like grams.
Yeah. So what do you think's like a tip for people who are listening right now who are having trouble with just tracking their food? Because I will tell you one thing, I was never one to track my food, and then once I started doing it myself, then I found patterns and stuff that I was either like not eating enough or maybe you know what I mean? So what would you think kind of helps you guys as far as the nutrition part of it?
Well, like I was reading like what you said in your group, and pre-planning definitely helps because I was eating like I don't really eat breakfast, so I'll eat lunch and then dinner, and then I'll still have a bunch at the end because
Yeah,
I
dinner
didn't really.
comes, you got 100 grams of protein.
You got to stuff it in.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But I followed like what you said and put everything in before I ate it, so then I know I had by this time to try to get all that in.
No, yeah, pre-log it.
Most people with fitness period just need structure.
Right.
Yep.
That's just basically what they need is structure. Some people are intimidated, but like Aaron said, I hate that word diet. I don't like
I know.
using that word diet.
Right.
But the way we're supposed to eat is basically eat to live and not live to eat.
Yes.
But we have to keep track of our proteins, fats, and our carbs, which is extremely important. That is probably I would say the hardest discipline in fitness.
Is the
The
eating.
working out part is easy. The eating part is the hardest part, even for personal trainers, because it's just it's human nature. You know what I mean? I have also a chart that actually tells you when you're craving like sugar. Certain things that you're craving are actually
Like what your body's missing?
yes. Yes, instead of chocolate,
Yeah.
I got a list. I got to show you the list. Though,
Yeah, I
'cause
need
it's a-
that.
it's- it's
He
a
need
lot of
that because he likes
ingredients.
sugar.
I love sugar.
A lot of the replacements for sugar is in cashews, almonds, flax seeds.
Wow.
You can replaces chocolate. That replaces your crave for chocolate. I'm talking about mostly all the cravings that you have, whether it be for chocolate or whatever. Usually, almonds, pecans, and other nuts can actually help curb that appetite. Well,
didn't
not
even know
curb it,
that.
but replace that sugar.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now, what do you think? Your numbers I gave you for your macros were high. So, what do you think about trying to hit that protein goal? I see your stories every day on Facebook.
I think I still struggle with the protein, but I think if you pre-plan like your snacks and your meals, see the thing is if you eat later in the day,
It's harder to get
It's
it.
harder. But if you start early in the morning, with like you said, peanuts. Like I just had some trail mix, very good. You just got to push it like you full, but I still find myself trying to just stuff it in. You have to get it in.
Yeah, well,
I mean,
sometimes the biggest thing for people is they're not eating enough. And as crazy as that sounds, it sounds like nuts to people, but a lot of people, they start eating enough and then all of a sudden they start losing weight. You know what I mean?
You
Right.
have to. There has to be whether it comes to you, whether it's you losing weight or gaining weight. Eating is the most important
Definitely.
part. Whether you want to lose weight or gain weight, eating is essential. That is the most important part of.
I always
training.
tell people that if they were to give me a choice where you said to me, I can either work out today or eat on point. Like I can't work out, whatever, that I would say eat on point would be better than skip the workout if
Right.
you had to, because eating is ultimately going to get you to your goal.
Exactly.
Faster. You know what I mean? They always say you can't outtrain a bad diet, and that is absolutely true. You know?
I believe that once you train your body over a certain period of time, which is actually factual, that your body adjusts.
Yeah.
Automatically is going to adjust. So I try not, I don't encourage it, but later on, say like when you're into your routine, say like a year or two, that means you're going into the maintenance phase
Right.
of training, because now you've already incorporated your structure to your routines. You know exactly what to do. You got your form down. You know your routines. So the next thing is you're self-sufficient. You're doing your own thing.
And it's funny that Kala said that because maintenance, being with your training, maintenance, same thing as nutrition. So a lot of people will constantly be in a calorie deficit, constantly. You should really only be in a calorie deficit for like 16 weeks at max. And then
Right.
you should be adding food to find what your maintenance calories are, what your body stays at. And then people go into like they want to gain a little weight. You heard bulking,
Yeah.
stuff like that. And then once you find your maintenance calories, then when you do want to drop a few pounds, now it's a tweak of 100 calories. Or, hey, I'm going to add 10 minutes of cardio, not, going and doing cardio for 60 minutes 6 days a week, which people do because that's what people know. You know what I
Right.
mean? So that's why obviously you guys are in a fat loss phase right now, but we want to help you, obviously, when you get to where you are, then start adding in reverse dieting and adding in more calories so you can find what your maintenance are, where you're maintaining.
Find that happy.
The happy, yeah, because your body gets to a
happy
set
level.
point.
Right.
Your body's going to get to a set point where it's like, stays within that 3 to 5 pound range. And you kind of know, okay, that's where my body's happy at.
Yeah.
So now we just got finished with the holidays. So how much of a struggle was that for you
Oh
guys?
man.
It definitely was. 'Cause
Oh man.
I'm always in charge to make the Big Mac and cheese. So, and that's a high carb, high cheese,
Calorie,
everything.
Yeah.
So I did gain a pound, but for being like a whole month since the last time we weighed, I think that's not that bad.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
real
I
good.
gained a
real
pound,
good.
but I lost
Lost
inches.
inches.
Yeah.
Right.
That's good. Well, like I was saying before, pounds. Well, the scale has absolutely. I mean, women are focused on the scale.
Number.
I definitely.
Women are focused on the scale, and you have to understand that there is a difference between first fat and muscle. Next, inches and pounds is it's different. So if you're at whatever pounds you're at, and you lose 10 pounds of fat, but you still now you're gaining 10 pounds of muscle, the scale's not going to change.
Right.
But what changes because
Body
of the
composition.
volume of fat, exactly, and the between muscle and fat is going to be the inches you lose. So your clothes are going to fit completely
Yeah.
different. So the weight can stay the same. I can show you a picture of 3 women that weigh the same, but they look different. You know what I mean? So weight sits on
you, like,
people
in my
different because
head?
of height and
I was going to say the same exact thing.
you know, so it's a difference when you see. So you can't get caught up with the scale. The
Right.
scale isn't an indicative of your progress at all. It's not indicative of your progress. What's indicative of your progress is inches lost.
That's
Never
what you
look
want.
at the scale.
That's what
Yeah.
you want.
You want to make sure that, okay, I was fitting into this. Now I'm fitting into this.
Right.
The scale didn't change, but the clothes changed.
Right. Right.
That is
A
the
pair
difference
of
between
jeans
muscle.
in your closet is going to be the best indicator.
Well, I'm going to
That
give
true?
a little tidbit of information in the gym. I think tomorrow on the difference between. I'm going to show people actually a 10-pound plate, a bumper plate, and a 10-pound regular plate, steel plate. They're both weighed the same, but between the two, the circumference is different. The volume is different. The 10-pound bumper plate takes up more space than the 10-pound steel plate. But this 10-pound steel plate is condensed.
Right.
It's condensed more. while the 10-pound bumper plate is expanded more just to give it more room. So that's the difference between
That's a good
fat
one.
and muscle. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
I
When
do
you see that, when you see the bumper plate is this big and it weighs 10 pounds. So usually when I'm training somebody, they'll see the big 10-pound bumper plate and assume it's 45 pounds and be like, what are you doing? I'm like, you'll see. And when they go to pick it up, they almost throw it. So I'm like, be careful because it's light. They're like, yeah, okay. And when they go to do it, they jerk real hard thinking it's going to be, and you can hurt yourself like that, thinking it's going to be heavy. I'm like, those are 10-pound bumper plates right there. They're not 45 pounds. So that is the difference between muscle and fat when you see the 10-pound bumper plate and the 10-pound steel plate.
Oh wow.
No, that's a really good visual for people to see because so many people say muscle weighs more than fat. It's like, no, a pound is a pound is a pound.
Exactly. It's like what weighs more, 10 pounds, 1,000 pounds of feathers, or 1,000 pounds of steel?
Oh, it's still 1,000
pounds. It's 1,000 pounds. It's just that the 1,000 pounds of feathers is going to take up more space because it takes more to make up that 1,000 pounds. So we talk volume now. So it's the same principle towards fat and muscle.
Yep. So you guys did do the fit scan today. So if you guys don't know who are following along, we are doing fit scans with them, I believe, once a month. And it's basically this machine that gives you your body fat, your BMR. So what numbers have you, like today? Like you said, you gained a pound, but you lost inches. So like Key, what did you see on yours as well?
Well, I already knew coming in. That's why I was sweating, because I already know I had that sweet potato pie patty, sweet potato pie, and I had like some canned strawberries. You know, it's extra
extra
I'm like,
in there, boy.
man. So what I did,
He went in.
yeah, what for the holiday? I'm like, man, this ain't gonna hurt. I mean, I'm up 3 pounds, which is still not bad from the last weigh-in, but I knew I could have did a lot better, but I didn't want to like discourage myself. I said, you know what, let me just get a piece of this.
It's gonna fluctuate.
Yeah, you know, and.
Listen,
But
you
I'm
gotta live too.
exactly, you know, like, oh, man, and it's the
gonna
holidays, you know, so I'm like, come on, man.
It's just
It was just looking at me,
it's
just
just
calling
not,
me, man.
you know, it's just basically monitoring how you eat. I mean, you can eat what you like to eat. It's just not much of what you want to eat.
Right.
That's me. I look at, because I'm telling you, man, I'm a donut, pie, cake.
He's sweets and I'm regular food. Like I like carbs.
I'm telling you, man.
No, he likes the sweets.
Everybody in my class always asks me, Carlos, what do you eat? I'm like, you don't want to know. You don't want to know. You don't want to know. But I've been doing it. But this is my point. When you train your body for so long to do something that is basically training your body to respond to stimulus, once you've done it for so long, I'm not saying you can eat everything, but you can basically chill.
Well,
Because now your body's in that phase, that maintenance phase, where
knows what to do.
you can't lose control, because even at that stage you can actually,
right,
gain
but
weight again.
if you wanted to drop a couple pounds, you would know exactly what to do. Just take a little tweak. You know what I mean? Because you're already at your maintenance calories.
Right.
And that goes back to saying, okay, so Key and Bree are doing a macro program that I put them on for nutrition. And I always say, if it fits your macros, you can eat it. Right. So if you know what your numbers are and you kind of can stay in that range. And I know Key's one too, because we always talked before, like how carbophobic we were. We didn't want to eat any carbs.
Right.
And that's me too. So I have eaten a lot of carbs.
Yeah, right.
So
200, yeah.
how do
I
you
think
feel?
225.
Yeah, and you were dropping weight, and then
Yeah.
just this holiday was just a fluke thing. 3 pounds will be off by next week.
Like, I feel free. Like, I can, like, not, like, because I was eating, like, 100 carbs. I didn't know what I was doing before we did the program. And people was like, man, you eating 1,700 calories. You're a big guy.
Yeah,
Because I was just doing, like, some keto
you were
thing
probably not
online.
eating enough at all.
I wasn't.
Yeah,
That's why
My
I'm
mom
glad.
makes a lot of pasta, so
that's a lot of
he'll
carbs.
come over and she'll be like, "Well, this is what's for dinner," and we're supposed to go there for dinner. He's like, "I can't eat that. You can just give me the salad."
But now you know that you can.
Yeah, he weighs
have
it out
enough.
now.
Just track it, yeah.
Track it. Yep.
And I weigh everything out. I try to tell people, because if you don't weigh your food, you don't know where to, like, say it's 7 o'clock at night, you don't be like, oh, how much protein I got? You just guessing.
No.
But if you weigh, you can go back to the app you have in your phone and just be like,
And
okay, I
really
got to
know
get
the
this.
numbers.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's psychological, though.
It is.
Fitness, period, is just psychological, man. When it comes to eating, if you look at the plate sizes that we grew up eating, I mean, when the man goes in there to get a plate of food from the mother or the grandmother or whoever it is, it's always a big plate. So psychologically, you're saying to yourself, it's good food, but you're looking at the plate like, I'm eating all of that.
Yeah.
All of it. So the thing is that now you have to choose moderation, right? And that's for everybody. Everybody. So every time I make a plate now, it's always on like the smaller plates, and it's
Portion.
portion control. It works every time.
Yep.
Unless it's something I really like. Go ahead.
No, but that goes back to like you gotta live. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So if you
Yeah.
can figure out how to make your
Just
eating,
don't overindulge.
Don't overindulge. A lifestyle and your fitness a lifestyle. That's ultimately what we want to get with you guys.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's the new year. We always hear New Year resolutions. A lot of people don't keep them because
Mm-hmm.
people think they can do something for 12 weeks and it's just gonna stick. You
Yeah.
gotta do it like tying your shoes
got
every
to.
day and brush
It's
your
habit
teeth.
forming.
Habit.
Yeah, it's
you
a
get up
habit.
every morning and brush your teeth and tie your shoes. Like, you know what I mean? So you have to make that become a everyday thing. But so what I want to actually go talk to you guys about is we've been having you guys do different classes at the mill. So they train with myself and Collis one time a week. They do classes, but they actually are now doing Zumba. And we want to ask them how that's going because I have never seen somebody sweat like I seen Key sweat as Zumba before.
Like you peed on yourself.
Crazy.
That Zumba had you sweating.
Yeah,
man.
dude.
He was a little 2-7 in Zumba
And we
class.
we had the Zumba with the weights, so it was the toning session. Like she had our hands up in the air for like 7 minutes.
Shoulders hurt.
I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, shoulders
Yeah.
hurt.
It's only like 2 pounds, but you do
Yeah.
enough reps, it
Listen.
definitely hurts.
What? You could do 2 pounds and 100 reps and they'd be killing you.
Yeah.
Feel like you got 100 pounds in your arm.
I think one of the songs is like 2 minutes long, and your
Oh.
arms are in the air the whole time. You could not put
did
your,
it
you
per
don't put your
song.
arms down.
He did it per song. not even something that you can like calculate in your head.
Yeah.
You're like when the song end, but when did the song end?
I know.
When does the song end?
And there was one part in there that it sounds like it's about to end because it's like a little lull in the music. She's like, no, it's not done yet. It's not done yet.
But seeing you take Zumba class,
Yeah,
it's
that-
usually
yeah.
not what we see. Group
Right.
fitness, Collis knows it's mostly women that take group fitness. How did you feel about taking Zumba class? I'm totally be transparent with us.
It was cool because we have Just Dance at home.
On the
And my daughter,
PlayStation.
so and then they record you doing the videos. I mean, you look crazy after you see yourself. But I'm like, you know what? It helps you sweat.
Exactly.
You burn calories, and that's what we in it for, to lose weight. So
Yep. So it's a
Yeah.
form of cardio that's actually disguised as cardio.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it makes sense. So, I mean, we want them to kind of take other classes. I know they're going to start taking Collis's Level Up or Power Hour. And we also
Hour,
want
Level
to
Up.
we also want to have them try some kickboxing classes at the mill. You know, we offer a lot of classes for everybody. We actually are putting together a boxing program for kids.
Nice.
We're really excited about.
And
That's-
4 promos.
and 4 new promos that you guys got to wait till the 11th. But we're putting together a boxing program for kids. We've got a bunch of different promos coming up for, you know, personal training and nutrition and kind of coupling it all together. But
Big year, big year.
yeah, it's a big year, but I
This is
think
a big
you guys are doing fantastic.
you.
I just today alone seeing the wall ball squats I
Oh
had you
my
guys
God.
doing. Just the form from day one is so much better. I mean, you guys got to feel like mobility wise and just that you're doing everything so much better. Does it feel different to be training
does.
now versus week one?
And then when you're telling us, like, both of you guys, you're like, oh, nice, good squats. I'm like, yeah, I got it right. I'm doing it right. You know, because if you don't do it right, you can hurt yourself, you know?
Yeah.
So
Yep.
want to make
Crazy
sure you're
thing
doing it
is
right.
that you never know when they're going through it because they're always smiling.
I know. So sometimes I'm wondering, do you ever wonder, like, am I
Am I
hurting
doing
them
enough?
enough?
Am
Yeah.
I doing enough? Because they smiling. Smiling. I'm
You guys
smiling.
don't complain at all. But you've said a couple of times, you've said, like, I
My
really
back
wanted
was
to curse
hurting.
you out.
Like I was squatting wrong because
then once
I
we
was
fixed
bending my
it-
back.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. And once we fixed it, then you said you felt better.
Yeah, because I never had back problems. So I'm like, why is my back hurting?
Yep.
And it was just like the first
Form.
2.5 weeks.
And then after that,
And
you've
after
been
I
good.
was, I've been good. I haven't had any pain, but I was like dying those first 2.5 weeks. I'm like, why is my back hurting?
Well, that's form's a big one with me.
Yeah, definitely.
The thing about form is that all it is, this is all exercising is bending and extending at joints, whether it be your elbows, your shoulders, your waist, your knees, You're just bending and extending at joints. That's whether it be your bicep curl or you're extending at your triceps. You're working on joints, every joint. You know. So once you understand the way that the body moves, you'll understand form better. It's biomechanics.
It is. Well, we're getting better with that. So
Yeah, no
that's good.
question.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, you got two of the best.
Now, how do you guys feel overall? Like, let's put into factor like how your clothes fitting. Do you feel like a difference in your clothes fitting better?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Not like too much yet.
Oh, it's only been a few weeks. But how about like sleep? Sleep's a huge part for people with fitness.
Sleep has been good.
Yeah.
Like I usually, people think I'm an old man. I go to sleep like at 9:30, 10.
Oh my God!
I can't
Listen,
say,
that's
yeah.
late compared to me.
What?
Man.
We gotta get up at 5.
Right, yeah, so yeah. I mean,
I got a house full. Man.
Sometimes I stay up longer than him because I just can't go to sleep sometimes. But I try to be in bed by at least like 10 because we gotta be up. Our first person comes at like 5:36.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's hard. Sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, it's 4:30 already.
What about energy wise?
No, yeah, I was gonna say that because energy. is
energy level is on 100 for me because I feel way stronger, stamina.
Good.
Like I was just washing my clothes early, and I'm like, man, I feel stronger. I feel good. You know, like
Yeah.
Simple things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, once you get used to it, like you say, you just build that as you go. You know.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And just how about just getting on a routine? The biggest thing for people is just getting on a routine. Like you guys know you have to show up to come and train with us, obviously. But do you feel that it's now exercise and going to the classes is becoming more of a thing you just like part of your schedule, part of your day?
Yes,
Yeah.
it definitely feels like that. Like we know we got to be there. We know we got to like try to be sharp there and give it 100%. So I think that we got that down packed as far as a routine and knowing what we got to do and trying to stick with it. You know.
And I feel like a couple people that actually jumped on here, a lot of people are following. And a lot of
Yes.
people are seeing them in the gym. And, oh my God, is that the couple that's doing this? One lady messaged me on Facebook the other day and was like, how are they doing? And I said, the update. And she's actually on right now watching the video. So I just see that. So that's kind of cool, too, as well. But yeah, this is week 8 through the holidays. It's not an easy time. And I think you guys are doing well and doing great. And is there anything else you guys want to say as far as like what's been going on with you and how you've been feeling and anything else I missed?
I don't think so.
I
Not
think we
me.
covered
You
everything
might-
pretty much. We just got to keep pushing and keep doing it for the guys and the viewers, the fans.
I was
They
about to
give us
say
the
that.
motivation to do
I was
it.
about to say you're encouraging people. Too.
Yeah.
Definitely encouraging people.
Yep.
That's the big purpose here,
Yep.
One of them.
Right,
Nah.
right,
Yeah.
One of them. But first and foremost is you two.
right.
Well, so that's it for now. We'll be back another 4 weeks. Fitness Mill still has a $99 membership. Oh, the GoFundMe page too. We do have the link above, right? Did you put it in there? The link above is the GoFundMe link right there. If anybody wants to donate, every $30 donation is going to get a Sweating for the Wedding t-shirt as well. So if you guys want to do that, the Fitness Mill, like I said, go on our social media. We have a kids promo coming up, a boxing promo, and $99 called the Game Changer. And obviously we want to thank Alex Carbone for just letting us do this. Me and Collis especially letting us kind of take the lead with this Sweating for the Wedding and training these guys and using the gym as, obviously our hometown because we all live there.
Right.
But just kind of letting us, do this and put together this show and show everybody what we're putting together for you guys. So that's really it. We got a lot to look forward to.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Oh, don't forget June. This year. June.
Oh, the new facility. Yes.
Don't
Stay
forget.
tuned.
Stay tuned.
The new
I'm
facility
telling
is
you
coming
right
up.
now.
It's coming up pretty quick. If anybody's drove past Gariskany Boulevard in the last month or so, you're just like,
Oh yeah, they getting busy over there.
So many things to do.
yeah. So hopefully by then, will be 6 months in. You guys will be little celebrities in the fitness mill industry over here. And so just keep tuned. We're gonna check back with you guys probably in about 4 weeks. We'll have another update from them, and they're just gonna keep working, and we'll keep sharing videos every 2 weeks about different classes that you guys are gonna do.
I really believe. I 2020 was a real tumultuous year for a lot of people, And I really believe that this year is just the fact that you guys are planning on doing it. It just reminds me of regrowth, rebirth. Some good things are happening.
Right, definitely.
Yeah, you know, y'all my people, man.
So that's it, guys. Hopefully, we'll see you in another couple
Stay
weeks.
tuned.
Make sure to go to the GoFundMe page if you want to give them a little love and get a free T-shirt out of it as well.